Danny spent, or ignore that. Danny filled her truck's tank with 28.5 gallons of unleaded gasoline. If she had to pay a total of $65 at the pump, what is the constant of proportionality, unit rate, that relates the cost in dollars, so our words, we're comparing money, to the number of gallons of unleaded gasoline. Okay, so the words we know, we're comparing money to gallons. Then what do we know? What information do they give us?
$65 and then 20.5 gallons.
Good. And when it says constant of proportionality, that's really just unit rate. So we're looking for the price of 1 gallon. Because anytime you're talking about money, you're looking for the price of 1. So we're just dividing. Oh no. Okay, so what are we going to do to get our cost of 1?
Divide 65 and 20.5.
Good. So we want to divide 65 by 20.5. If I've got a decimal on the outside, what do I need to do?
Move over 1.
In this case, I'm just going to move it once. The inside number doesn't have a decimal, so I'm going to add it so I can move it. And then we'll add a 0 in there. So 205, or 650 divided by 205. Good, and then 205. So about 3.17, which if we're talking about money, we can round it to 3.20.
Do we have to round it?
Okay, on number 8. Okay, this one's kind of weird. Anywhere you see the word battery pop up, we actually are talking about paper clips. Just a couple typos. So at a paperclip factory, they can make 100,000 paper clips each day, and they use 200 boxes for packing the paper clips. If the number of boxes needed for packing is proportional to the number of paper clips produced, how many more boxes would be needed on a day when 150,000 are produced? Okay, so the first ratio, words. What are the 2 things that we're looking at that we're comparing? Carlos?
Paper clips and boxes.
Paper clips and boxes.
How do you know which one goes on top?
The first one goes on top. Paper dips. Unless it's money.
Well, really, it shouldn't matter. You should get the same answer. But as long as you set up the rest of your ratios the exact same way, it won't really matter. If you get stuck, as long as you start, if you write your words down, paper clips over boxes or boxes over paper clips, as long as you keep the other 2 ratios in that same pattern, you should get the same answer. So in this case, we're doing paper clips over boxes. So I know that 100,000 paper clips takes 200 boxes. Then we're trying to figure out how many boxes we need if we're going to produce 150,000 paper clips.
So I set up and I got 300.
So we'll cross multiply and divide. I know these are gigantic numbers, but we'll try to make it easier on ourselves. So 150,000, if you divide by, so we're multiplying by 200.
If you just multiply by 2.
Yeah, you can kick those zeros out. So that's a big number, and I know that, but
30 million.
30 million. But then we've got to divide by 100,000.
I know I'm going to fail this test tomorrow.
I don't think you have numbers this big on your test, so don't panic. But when you're dividing by those, when it's 30 million divided by 100,000,
Do we just minus 5 zeros?
you can, cancel out all the zeros that line up. So then you're just left with 300 over 1.
So it's 300.
So 300 boxes.
All I did was cross off the 0. Yeah, you did that too.
Yeah. Okay, on number 9, Travis was trying to figure out where to buy a new pair of shoes. He had 2 different ads from 2 different stores that he used to compare. If he only needs to buy 1 pair of shoes, which store offers a better deal after the discount? So I don't care which discount is more, I just care about what's the final cost. So look at store A. They've got a regular price shoe, $54. And today only take 25% off. So there's 2 ways we can do this. One way, think about if you are paying 100%, if you're paying the full price, you would pay $54. Okay? If you take 25% off, what percent are you actually paying?
We're paying 75.
75, because 100 minus 25 is 75%. Okay? So we want to see what our discount price is going to be. So if we set up a proportion, since we're talking about percents, that first ratio has to be over 100. And what percent did we say we were going to pay?
75.
75%, because we're getting 25% discount. Your regular price, your original price, is going to be equal to the 100%, because that's the total price. We're looking for the sale price. So then we got to cross multiply and divide.
And what type of thing is this called? 40.5. What it?
40.5.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Looks good to me.
Is that $40.05?
So 25% off of that $54 originally, we're actually going to pay $40.50 for our shoes at store A. Okay, then look at store B. So we've got the normal price, that's the full price, 100%, $62. And they're going to take 30% off. So what percent out of 100 are we going to pay? If they take 30% off,
It's 70.
we're going to pay 70%.
I don't have enough.
And so 100% would be the original price of $62. So we can cross multiply and divide.
Where it needs to go.
Good, so 43.4 after we cross multiply and
Yeah,
divide.
you just move it there.
Yep. So 43.4.
So that's right? Yeah.
Mhm. So what's the better deal, store A or store B? Store A is cheaper. I just wanted to know what was the better deal after you take the discount. So even though store B had a higher discount, like taking 30% as opposed to 25%, store A is still cheaper.